Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for joining today. I just want to start off with, you all must have heard of IoT. I just want to show of hands on how many are familiar with IoT Hub. Awesome. Great. So I'll be talking about, IoT. You must have heard in Satya's keynote. And as you know, it's about connecting devices, getting data. But it really is valuable when you actually get business insights and values and actions that you can drive from that data. So I work on the Azure IoT team on IoT Hub. And my core feature set is about integrating data and making it easy for users to send that data to other Azure services or third-party applications so that you can actually get value and insights faster. So how do we accelerate this? And we know IoT solutions can be complex, so simplicity and driving, lowering the cost and complexity for our customers is like my mission for the features I make. So this is just a quick architecture, simple architecture of what an IoT solution really looks like, right? So we have sensors, we have devices, and they are talking to the cloud. IoT Hub is a cloud gateway that enables bi-directional communication with devices. So we support open source SDKs. That mean your devices can be using our SDK or your own SDK. We will still let you connect. But there has to be a very secure handshake between the device and IoT Hub before we allow it to give us data and we allow it to talk back to the device. So that is done when you register a device in IoT Hub. You get a connection string. You have to put that in the device. And that is a manual process, which we have, again, automated through a service called Device Provisioning Service. And I'll talk about that in the next slide. So let's say you have your device registered. Now, every time a device is registered, we create a digital replica of the device in the cloud. We call that digital device twin. Device twin has tags and properties. So you can use this in a way that, let's say you have a light bulb connected. You can say that this is a device tag light bulb or Philips, and the property is luminescence, whatever. Once you connect the device to IoT Hub, data starts flowing to IoT Hub. We have endpoints that we support. So we have a built-in endpoint, so your data is going to go to this built-in event hub, or you can actually route data to different endpoints and take it wherever you want it to go. And we'll talk about message routing also. Then once your data is in IoT Hub, you can route it out to different Azure services. You can send it to machine learning. You can do predictive maintenance that way. You can send it to just for storage. And Logic Apps to, this is a serverless application that can be used to trigger a work stream. And I'll demo this, actually. And then you can actually interact with your business applications. So let's look into what DPS does. Device provisioning. So as I said, it's a very manual process if you have to copy a connection string and then put it in the SDK. So we understood the complexity of doing this. If you have thousands and millions of devices, you have to do it one at a time. So we created a device provisioning service to automate this. Now, let's say you are a manufacturer. This is really useful if you're manufacturing the device itself. So if you're a manufacturer of, let's say, smart fridges, and what you have to do is the very first time, one time, there's this manual step where you have to enroll the device into the DPS service. Once you enroll it, what happens is, let's say you ship your smart fridges around the world. Anytime then any customer turns on that device or turns on that smart fridge, the device is going to communicate with DPS service, and the user, as in the smart fridge manufacturer, allows, the first time you configure this service, you get to choose what IoT Hub you want your devices to talk to. You can choose the closest IoT Hub to my device, or choose this particular IoT Hub. You can use an IoT Hub for a group of devices also. So based on that allocation policy that you have chosen, now the device, once it's turned on, will talk to DPS. DPS will identify which IoT Hub it should be allocated to, and then that connection happens. Like the IoT Hub automatically connects to the device, and the data is going to flow to that IoT Hub. Completely automated, zero touch provisioning, and extremely secure. Then let's say your device is now connected. So what does a message look like, right? So we have message body, the content of the message. Let's say it's a thermostat. It's going to send me temperature, right? But let's say I also want to add some customize properties to my message. I can do that in IoT Hub. So in IoT Hub, a message, this is really tiny, I understand, but basically a message can have properties which you choose to add. So you can say, my property is a location, and location is Florida. And then every device also has a device twin. And device twin contains tags, which can also be location here, I've chosen, and properties. And this is all these features you can actually query on before you route the data out. So we were seeing that it's very expensive, especially for customers and like the mining industry with remote assets. They have to use the cell tower connection and send data. So they would have to, it's really expensive to send all the data, even though not everything was relevant to them. So we enriched this feature by adding filtering so that they can filter down what they want to send and also create different routes. So if I want to filter down and say whenever temperature is greater than 50, only then send me the data, I can create a route to do exactly that. And then device twin capability gives you the capability of actually creating routes based on different device types. So let's say you can choose when the temperature is greater than 50 and the device tag is Philips, then I want to send the data out to a blob storage or event hubs. You can also send it to service bus queue and topic. And then this really helps in reducing cost because once you set this route up, you automatically, whenever the data comes, it is pushed out. So you don't have to create polling services. You don't have to do more post-processing after the data has been routed. Now, another thing we have is we have some non-telemetry events, things that happen to your devices, like a device gets connected, a device gets disconnected, created, or deleted. What we have done is integrated with a service called Azure Event Grid that allows us to push these events out and trigger serverless applications like Logic Apps, Azure Functions. It can also trigger third-party applications. You can send a text, an email, tweet about it, whatever you want. So it's really useful. In this use case, I want to show that, let's say Chris is a building's operation manager, and it's really important that all the fire sensors in the building are functioning because they can get audited anytime. And if they're caught with bad fire sensors, that's really bad for the building. So what they did is that they just picked, subscribe to this event call whenever a device is, new fire sensor is created. And they just subscribe to this event, and you can fan the event out. So they chose different. They chose a dashboard. They had some ticketing system, compliance emails were sent out, and reporting was done. So they were able to subscribe to one event to multiple applications and trigger workflows automatically. And this is something like they have to configure one time. Again, anytime a device gets created, a fire sensor gets created, she can trigger the ticketing system for the engineer to calibrate this or install it properly and such. So I will demo this right now. So let's look at what does this message routing look like first. So this is an IoT Hub. When you create an IoT Hub, this is in the Azure portal. This is what on the left here, you will see events, which is our, the non-telemetry events push mechanism. And also, you will notice message routing right here. So let's start with message routing. What I've done is simulated a device where I am sending a variable temperature. So it's just sending temperature from 50 degrees to 60 degrees. Now, what I did is I just created a route, and I'll show you what this, it's super simple. You just click on add a route. All you have to do is identify what endpoint you want to give your routes to. I'm using a built-in endpoint, which is my event hub. This is something that is created for free when you actually create a IoT Hub. You can also choose storage container, event hubs, and service bus queue topic. And then all I've done is written a query here, which is I want to compare whenever the temperature coming in from the sensor is greater than the temperature that is set by the device twin. So think of it as, I could have said that when the body temperature is greater than 53. But let's say I'm shipping thermostats across the world, and 53 in Florida could be, the threshold could be different based on what region I'm in. So I don't want to preset this threshold, but I want to let the user set this threshold. So what I've done is I'm comparing this from a device twin, and I will show you what a device twin looks like. And that's it. That's all you have to do in a route is give a query, give an endpoint. And in my IoT devices here, I'll show you what my device is. Here. So when you add a device here, you can actually, let's look at this device. This simulates a device, and I'm going to show you, and you get this connection string, which is what you need to be able to talk to that device. And a device twin here you'll see is like all the tags and then properties. And I have a property called temperature, and I've set it to 56 degrees. And you can change this. If I change this, and if I make it 55, it's going to, let's make it 53. I can save this. And it's going to now talk back to the device twin, and it's changing the device twin. So now I'm routing this data, and what I've done is actually I'm pulling it out in a Power BI. This is really easy. You can just send this data out to the built-in Event Hub, pull it into an ASA, which is Stream Analytics, and then push that out into Power BI. And you'll see that it's changing temperature. Since I had my twin set to 56, I'm only getting data just above 56 up to 60 degrees. And now that I changed my twin to 53, I think, I'm going to get more data. So we'll wait for this to populate. But also what happened is I created this device, right? And what I want to do now is get a trigger, get an email anytime a device is deleted, let's say disconnected from my IoT Hub. What I can do now is go into, my IoT Hub and click on Events. And Event Grid is really cool that it really connects different Azure services with different Azure services. So you can publish events from event hubs, Azure IoT Hub, blob storage, and then subscribe to these events into other Azure services and third-party applications also. And all you have to do for this is click on this Event Grid subscription. It automatically identifies that my IoT Hub, this is where the event will be published from. I can choose any of these 4 events. So let's say I want to choose only devices connected or disconnected. And I have to give what is the endpoint type. So I'm going to use a webhook. And the webhook is what is it that I'm triggering? What is the action I'm triggering? And that is my Logic app. So here I have designed a Logic app where I am using a HTTP request. Anytime this is triggered, the action I want to take is send an email to this account with this content. And I was able to parse the event itself and identify what is the device ID, what is the event type that happened, when did it happen, and what was the hub that generated it. I can add all this rich information in my email. And you can do anything. You have so many connectors in Logic app. You can do anything with this. So what I'm going to do is copy this URL, which is the trigger that I'm creating. And all I have to do is select, this is the endpoint that is being triggered. And all I have to do is give this event subscription a name. And let's say it's called test, my event grid. And that's it. That's how I created. I have one created, so I'm not going to save this one. Another thing you can do is actually filter on the device ID itself. So let's say I want to only get this email, this workflow triggered when my device is from floor number 1. So I'm floor number 1. So this is all I have to do, and I can create my subscription. So this is actually the one I've made. And what I'll do here is, let's say I have this device running, right? So I'm going to stop this and see if I actually get a device disconnected event. Come on. There we go. And what I'm expecting is to get an email right here. There's an old one, so we're going to wait for one. And let's see how this guy is doing. No. Refresh, there we go. Any questions? There we go. So we just got an email. So this is near real time. It's really useful for people to troubleshoot, get alerted for events, and integrate these events into their business applications, really. So any questions? We have 5 minutes. I would love to answer any questions that you have. In general, about IoT Hub, yes?
When you were showing around some data coming out of the IoT Hub,
yes.
Is there a required path that you need to follow? Does it need to go directly to an event hub before it can be sent to another Azure component and direct stream to another Azure?
You can. you can directly stream it to wherever you want. So in routes, but we support 4 types of services. So you can use Event Hub, Service Bus Queue, Service Bus Topic, and storage. And then you can pull from there if you want to do anything. Yes? Question? All right. So any other questions? Yes? What if your devices? Sitting behind the edge, same thing. So Edge has its own routing feature. So you can actually use the Edge routing feature to route. But it uses the same query capability. So you can actually filter before you route. Edge does not have Event Grid capability yet. So you can't trigger events. But if your device is registered to IoT Hub, every Edge device will be registered to IoT Hub. If that disconnects or connects or is newly created or deleted, we can trigger the published events. That is correct. Yeah. You don't have that yet. Yeah. Any other questions? So I'll just talk about IoT Hub for a bit. So IoT Hub comes in 2 editions. We have a basic tier, which allows device to cloud communication only. And then we have a standard tier, which allows bi-directional communication. And the basic tier allows you to still have per-device identity. It allows you to have DPS, but it does not allow edge and the cloud-to-device communication, with the standard tier does. Every tier has 3 editions, which varies based on your daily quota. And we have a monthly charge, so the cheapest IoT Hub we have is $10 a month. And it allows you to have 4 million messages a day, I think. And then we have the most expensive one is a S3, which has about, I think, 6 million messages a day. And it is $2,500. So what you can do is, if you are, let's say you have cars that you need to connect, you can, and you don't need C2D communication, you can buy a B3 unit, which is the most expensive, the widest range of IoT Hub. But you can buy multiple units so that you can increase the daily quota you have for that. And for Event Grid, you actually, it's like 60 cents for 1 million events. It's really cheap, but you know, if you have a large number of devices, it can creep up a little bit. So it's really good to always filter before you send events out and telemetry out. Any questions? Good. Anything else? So I highly recommend doing these workshops. This will give you, they will provide you, I think, kits that you can play with there, and you will go through all the tutorials that you'll really get your hands dirty into connecting devices, getting the data out, displaying it in time series insights, which is like a cool dashboard we have. You can test for anomalies. You will also play with IoT Central, which is our SaaS offering. And I have given these workshops, and they're really, really cool. People have a lot of fun connecting stuff here, so I highly encourage those. Anything else you would like to know about IoT Hub? No question? This is a big crowd. We should keep this interactive. Yes?
Does device provisioning service exist as a component inside of IoT Hub or in front of it?
Outside. It's a separate service, and it charges based on how many operations you have. And let's say if you want to connect like 500,000 devices, it costs only $50 for the group per day. And it's like 30 cents a device operation. That's outside. But you will connect to, the data will flow to IoT Hub. So you need to, yes, it needs to allocate the device to an IoT Hub. So that's where the data will flow. All right. You guys want to know about Edge? Yeah. Cool. So Edge, so all this stuff we talked about in the cloud, IoT Edge also is basically on the device, but it has the same Edge runtime. Just like we have IoT Hub and its features, the same thing is in the device. So it's called the Edge runtime. And basically, on the Edge device, you can deploy modules. And these modules can be of any service. So let's say you can have a machine learning module, which is basically each module is a container. And there is a runtime. In the Edge runtime, you can also configure communication between modules. So you can configure different modules to say, OK, I'm going to get this data. And what it really helps you do is, in moments when you do not have connectivity to the internet or the cloud, in moments when you want to have really, really fast reaction to something, you want to analyze your data on the device really quickly within milliseconds and take an action, that's where edge is super useful. So let's say you have like a robot going crazy in the factory and it can do a lot of damage. That's when you want to do the computation on the device, closer to the device. And that's where edge is super useful. Yeah.
Do you need Windows IoT to run that?
You don't need Windows IoT. You can do edge on anything that has like 128 KB memory. Yeah, a Raspberry Pi can run edge. You can deploy modules. And they will go through that in the workshop too, I think. Yeah. We have very, very good documentation and tutorials that you can follow. Yes, sir?
Does IoT Edge support X509 search yet?
Uh,
Last time I checked, there's only
I'm not sure. But I can check. We have a booth on IoT Edge in the expo, and they don't know. I will double check for you. I'll check after this. Awesome. Any other questions? You guys having fun at Ignite? Good. All right, awesome. Thank you, guys.